Ladies and gentlemen, Chad Daniels!
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, thank you so much. The theater's gonna have to close. Okay. I was at an airport and I was laughing at something terribly inappropriate, and a woman walked by and she goes, "You should kill yourself." Is that the laziest attempted murder you have ever heard in your life? Like, that's what you're gonna do? You don't wanna kill me, so you're gonna try to get me to kill me? That's never gonna happen. I'm too big of a pussy to kill myself. I would always just be like, I think I'm gonna do it. Well, what if they do something fun tomorrow? I don't wanna miss out. I've never had a suicidal thought. That's true. I have been on an airplane with some turbulence and thought, you know what? Let's bring this bitch to the ground. I don't care, but I mean, fly it or crash it, but make the bouncing stop. Have you ever been so hungover you don't care if you accidentally die that day? You just cross the street without looking, you're like, fuck it, if it happens, it happens. Challenging cars, hit me, dude! I was so hungover on an airplane because I was at a bachelor party. Now I have to explain to you, this was several years and one hip replacement ago. I don't just frequent bachelor parties now. But we were in Las Vegas and we were drinking tequila. We were down in the pool, it was Sunday, it was our last day. So we went down at 8 a.m. We were drinking margaritas, we were chasing margaritas with shots of tequila. Yeah, so by noon, we were so messed up, we got out and didn't know what building we were staying in. So we had to hook elbows like barrel of monkeys and just slowly look around and find where we were going. It was like the drunkest game of Red Rover you've ever seen. Now let me tell you about the pool situation we were at. There was a European pool, there were two pools. One was a European pool, so women could show their breasts. All right. Then there on this side, there was an American pool where men could show their breasts. All right. Connecting the two pools, there was a man-made river. Over the man-made river, there was a footbridge in case you want to take a shortcut, didn't want to get wet. So we're barrel a monkeying, trying to find what building, and I see the footbridge and I go, I bet no one's done a backflip off of that yet today. So I run up there, I'm like, you guys are gonna love this. I get on the railing, my flip-flops are still wet. So I jump, my feet slip out from underneath me. I go parallel with the railing, fall down onto the railing, wrap around it, break 2 ribs, and then unfold around the railing and cartwheel down into the river like some Born Identity bullshit. I hit the water so hard and I ear flopped. Do you know what that is? I can tell by your reaction, yes, maybe you do. It's when your ear hits the water flushly and your brains and your asshole shoot out the other side. So I am lying in this river. I have no use of my right side. My equilibrium feels horrible because my eardrum feels popped. I think I'm gonna drown, but I go, oh my God, there's the side of the pool. So I start to swim over, but I'm like Finding Nemo. I only have one flipper, so I just start to go in a circle like, oh shit. Oh no, there it goes. I finally make it all the way to this side. I throw my head up onto the pool deck and this man runs over and he goes, I saw the whole thing. Are you okay? And I was like, are you a doctor? I said, no, I'm a waiter. And I said, I'll take 2 shots of tequila, stat. Just in case he was lying about being a doctor. So he takes off, and then this giant man comes out of a tent with vegetable spritzers keeping him cool because it is now 110 degrees in Las Vegas. And he comes out to the edge of the pool, he goes, you, out of the pool, now! And I was like, I'd like to tell you about my ribs. And he goes, now! So I limp out of the pool, I get over to him and he goes, no more pool for you today. And I was like, I agree. I am not good at the pool today. I go, dude, my friends ditched me when they thought I was drowning. I don't know where anything is. What am I supposed to do? And he goes, my name's Daryl. I'm head of security for the outside games. You can play blackjack or you can play craps. So I picked blackjack because I want to put my head down on the table because I was still hammered. So I'm taking hits. I'm just dragging my knuckles across the table. It feels so good. The felt on top cooled my whole body as I was doing it. I was winning on everything because I was taking hits on like 18 and shit, just like, oh my God, that's great. Finally, Daryl runs back over and he goes, hey man, if you want to take a card, you need to make a noise to let everyone at the table know you want a card. And I was like, okay. So the noise I chose was, you can see Daryl turn around, run right back to me. And he goes, hey man, nobody likes you. And I was like, yeah, no, I got that. My friends ditched me, and no one has made direct eye contact with me for 15 minutes. So I go, what do you want me to do, man? He goes, go to the craps table. Anything goes at the craps table. And I was like, you got it. So I went to the craps table. I got over there. I was the only one there. The man with the stick, he pushed all 5 dice over to me, so I picked up all 5 dice. And I started shaking them. And he goes, what are you doing? I go, I'm playing. And he goes, you only use 2 dice. And I set them all down. I go, I don't know how to do this. And he goes, okay, here's the deal. You have to make sure that the dice hit the back wall. Otherwise, the roll doesn't count. So I threw these fucking things so hard to make sure, but I threw them too hard because one of them hit the wall, bounced back over me off the table. I look at the guy with the stick and I go, hey man, I don't know if you know this, but nobody likes me at the blackjack table. So I would like to keep my relationship strong with you. I'd like to go get that die that is way over there. And he goes, you can't do it. If you want it, say same dice, and Daryl has to go get it. And I was like, Daryl from Blackjack? And he goes, yeah. And I was like, okay, same dice. So Daryl has to come out of his spritzer bitch tent, go find this thing. He brings it back and he goes, hey man, be careful. And I go, hey man, stick around. I grabbed both dice. I palmed one of them. I hooked the other one in my index finger. I rolled the palmed one slowly, and then I just chucked the other one. As I started the roll, I yelled, same dice! Yeah. So Daryl storms off, comes back, slams the die down, and he goes, not again. And I was like, I'm sorry, Daryl. I was under the impression that anything goes at the craps table. He slowly moved his face towards mine, like we were sharing a noodle in Lady and the Tramp. He gets nose to nose and he just goes, not again. The whole time I'm feeling for the dice, grab them, throw them behind my back into the pool and whisper, same dice. I don't know if you've ever seen a grown man get mad enough where his voice goes up a couple octaves, but he was like, you get your ass in that pool! You get those dice! And I was like, I am sorry, Daryl. I am not allowed in the pool today. I like causing trouble. I do. It's fun. I like being a dick. I'm a grown-up. Sometimes it's dangerous when I cause trouble. I think I almost get murdered. My son, when he was younger, he made it to the championship of a baseball tournament, his team did, and where they were playing another team from out of town. And I live in northern Minnesota, and so it surprised me when a man drove in a pickup truck that had a Confederate flag waving behind it, right? And nobody said anything, and we watched the game, and then the winners and the losers all got medals. And this guy was pissed. He was like, I cannot believe that the losing team's getting medals. Not all kids should get medals. I was like, dude, you are flying a participation ribbon behind your truck. Well, I'm glad a lot of you are cheering. Some of you aren't even moving or smiling. And that's fucked up because of where we are. We're so far up in the country. Sometimes you go other places and people will be like, hey man, the Confederacy was part of my youth. And it's like, you were alive from 1861 to 1865? Are you a vampire? How are you still alive? I want to buy some people. I mean, what the fuck? No one should ever get mad if you talk shit about the Confederate flag because it's not a real flag. I mean, it's physical, you can touch it, but it's not a country, it's like Narnia or some shit. Just people argue, Billy, where are you going? Mom, I'm gonna go back to the Civil War. I'm gonna go through the armoire. Go through the armoire. It's like a dresser for your hang-up clothes. It's just so silly. One time I was out for a walk where I live, northern Minnesota, like I said, and I saw this flag that was hanging down a flagpole, looked like a Confederate flag, and the guy was outside, and I go, dude, really? Way up here, man? And he slowly walked over and pulled the flag out, Norwegian flag. I was so embarrassed, I just go, Flurgen Bjergen, and then I took off. You know who loves the Confederate flag? People that look just like me. That's true. I'll be walking through a Walmart and people be like, hey. It's like, nope, not me. Not me, just don't like shaving. You're good. It's crazy. You see the 3 guys that tried to kidnap the governor in Michigan? I saw their pictures on TV and I was like, oh, fuck. I looked like all 3 of them, exactly like all 3 of them. Just a nondescript white guy with a beard. And underneath their pictures, it said domestic terrorism. And so I didn't know a lot about that, so I looked it up. It turns out white guys with beards have committed more terroristic acts against this country than any other groups combined. And before you go, nuh-uh, let me just tell you, yuh-huh. But that's not how we like to talk here, right? We let white guys with beards get passes sometimes, and then we blame it on other people. Like 9/11, no joking, horrible tragedy, right? And what did we say afterwards? We said, never forget. And then in parentheses, we said, it is the brown people. Oh, is it tough for your college town to laugh at that one? It's the fucking truth. I know it's the truth because, listen, I flew after 9/11, and here's what would happen. A brown guy would walk on an airplane, and all the white guys would look around and go, you ready to fucking rock and roll? And that is exactly how I feel when I see a white guy with a beard around a government building on a Sunday. It's like, sir, what is your business here today? As you know, the government doesn't work on holidays and weekends. Why are you here? And they never answer me. They just turn towards me and like mock me with my own gestures. And so I ask them questions and questions until I realize it's my reflection in the building. And I am just like, son of a bitch. People are like, well, if you don't want that to happen, why don't you just shave your beard down to stubble? Because then I just look like a guy that became a youth pastor because women won't fuck him. That's exactly what I would look like. I would need a man bun, 14 earrings on one ear, a big cross tattoo, just like, who's ready to hear about Jesus? Also, second question, who here is almost 18? Fucking crazy. Just kidding, I have your files, I already know. Hey, Rebecca.